Sup people? Piaggio, update on that. I don't have money to buy the parts. So, what an exciting day! And the drone package has finally arrived. Where is it? So, there it is. There is the package. And now I got to open this. So you may be asking, what the hell is this? And the answer is, it's a drone. It's by DJI made Avata, the first one, not the second model, the first one. And you may be asking, why did I buy this? Not the FPV. I want the FPV, but I think it would be better to me learn something on this, then maybe get rid of it or replace it with the DJI FPV, the more advanced drone. You cannot fly it in full manual mode. And what's the point of the Avata when it's
an FPV drone? They are made to make tricks. Motion controller limits the drone from making those cool tricks, so it's shit!
In a good way, it's really easy to use. In fact, so easy to fly, even my sister can fly it. Look at it! €160 later, the problem is resolved with the DJI FPV controller. Why is it a problem? The motion controller doesn't have the full manual mode, and you cannot do really the things that a FPV drone is supposed to do. Supposed to be able to do. Oh my, the simulator. I spent there like 2 to 3 days until I was comfortable enough to fly in full manual mode with the drone itself, because it actually was really hard. Like, I cannot describe to you how hard it is without swearing. Like, it was fucking hard, like from hell at first 2 to 3 hours, at least for me. I get the point how to move the sticks, but my thumbs didn't realize that you have to move the joystick so little. So that took quite some time to get used to move so little bit the thumbs. But nowadays it's not a big deal, just flying around. So this is like a week later. Now I'm doing like the for you guys the second flight. Why is it? A week later, because there were some dogs and owners and that kind of stuff in the park where I was last time flying. So I'm just going to go to the field right up there and fly there. Because there isn't really trees or anything obstructing the flight. So I can be flying like in full manual mode, completely in peace of mind that there's nobody going to be around me and maybe angry because of I'm flying the not so quiet drone, which is as well a FPV drone that doesn't have any assistance, because I'm gonna fly it in full manual mode to show you guys it can do some flips and like some tricks quickly. There's a bunny. Hey! Yeah, there's a bunny. It's jumping away. A humongous, what looks like a snail. So the plan is to fly the Avata here on the field. And now it's just time to turn this puppy on. So yeah, now I'm gonna fly with the FPV drone, and my goggles are a little bit more than like half, and the controller is a little over the half. So at least for one flight there should be enough juice. So the recording has begun, and now I'm just gonna fly the damn thing like a normal human. Now I have switched to full manual mode. Remote controller stick error. I don't know what that means, but everything seems to be working just fine. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a little bit that I can fly this damn thing. So yeah, that's pretty much a little turn. It's a little bit dizzy like this thing, but yeah, I'm now gonna do some couple of flips, maybe to get some air, and then like around here we can do like that. Yeah, and now we can do the sideways one. Can I do the backwards one? Oh no. So backwards. Yeah. Did it. So yeah, there's for you guys some couple of tricks with this thing. I'm not a particularly good guy to fly this FPV drone, but I'm gonna try to get something cool for you guys. So yeah, give me a couple of minutes. a humongous dog. That dog was like size of that human. Really huge. Update. That thing is today's week's weekend problem. So the DJI Avata is a really good beginner FPV drone, at least has been for me. I'm not a really expert on these FPV drones, but I'm certain that DJI has created a really easy to use, in a unique way, easy to use FPV drone. What I mean by that, what I have heard of the FPV drone hassle, what it takes to charge the batteries, to connect the controller and the drone and the goggles, and then making sure everything is recording. Then you need, like, you have the FPV system, then you have the GoPro separately, and like that's a hassle. With the DJI Avata, this drone, DJI has made it really simple that you just have one camera, you don't need to attach another one, and it shoots okay footage. You have guys seen like 2.7K footage, what has been downscaled to 1080p. This can shoot like a good footage for anyone to anything to use for. And you can make cool tricks and flips with this thing, as long as you have the FPV controller itself, like with the joysticks. And like setting up the drone for a flight is really easy. You just press this power button, power up the controller, power up the drone itself. Then you power on the goggles itself with this button on the battery, and off you go, flying. So the FPV system has been created for really easy to use in mind. But only complaint I have with this whole system is the drone battery charger. It needs like a 65-watt laptop charger, and then the base itself. Like there's here is the LED. You plug in the drone battery on top of this, and nothing holds the battery flow from slopping. So you need this to be on a flat ground, and then press the battery on top of that. So what I mean by this is the battery will sit on this thing, just sit on it. So if you have it in the other way, it's just gonna hang from the cable. This is like a minor thing, but if you are, for example, traveling, it would be really nice this to be more secure. And the other complaint is that it's a 65-watt laptop charger. Like for example, I have a OnePlus 8T. It comes with a 65-watt charger, and at least for me, the base will not charge the FPV battery, just because it doesn't produce enough watts, or it cannot communicate with the base. I don't know, but with like a laptop charger, this base thingy will charge up the battery just fine. So yeah, that's the first impressions, first couple of flights of the DJI Avata. It's a very kind of easy to use drone, and DJI has made it kind of foolproof to not break it. I have hit it many times, like the front prop guards into the ground, and then it would like flip on its back. then it has like a turtle mode, so it will flip back over. That's a really neat feature when you just don't want to walk over like half across the field to get a drone. And as well, DJI has made the full manual mode really easy to practice on. You have your phone, the cables what come with the drone, like a USB-C converter to USB-A, and then you have the USB-A to USB-C cable, then you connect that USB-C cable to your phone, download from the DJI website the simulator app, in which you can connect your phone to it, the goggles, and the controller. You saw me use the simulator app in this video before I took this drone to its second flight with the FPV controller. Yeah, the DJI has made this system really like foolproof. You have the simulator app where you can practice with, you can there crash like tens of thousands of times and the app doesn't really care. You just fly in it. Then once you get flying it, the DJI Avata itself isn't as responsive as in the simulator. Little bit easier to fly in full manual mode. And in the goggles, in the settings, you can change how responsive the controller is, like the input speeds. So that's for this video. Thank you for watching it about my experience of the DJI Avata. Hopefully you enjoyed it and helped your decision of the DJI FPV and the Avata. Like people, like some more experienced FPV pilots talk about like the Avata being underpowered. Yeah, it's probably true, but for a beginner, the Avata is enough powerful. You can go like a 80 or 90 kilometers an hour, like almost like 50 miles an hour, and even some websites advertise that the Avata can go up to like 90 miles per hour or 100 kilometers per hour. So it's plenty enough fast, but you just need a couple of extra batteries to get the most out of the drone. Like for example, I have just one battery because I was planning on selling it like right away, but I think I'm gonna invest in a couple of more batteries just so I can have more flight time with the drone itself. Like I like the simulator app where I can just do the flips and tricks, but it's a lot cooler to do it with the drone itself in like a, I don't know, in a park or around a building or around a car, I don't know, or what the case might be for you. Just use it cautiously, don't be irrational. But other than that, this thing is actually not so bad a drone at all. Only the SD card placement is in bad spot. Figure it out how to get the SD card out. It isn't really that bad. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. The next video will be sooner than this video because this video took every weekday after work at least 2 hours to edit this, and I have been editing it for 1 week, so that's like 10 hours of editing because I had some things missing and some sections were bad and all of that. But the next video is going to be a drone in which this battery goes into, so yeah, stay tuned for that. It will be not as long as this one, but yeah, stay tuned. I got a new drone.
again.